I'm in chains. You're in chains too. I wore uniforms and you wore uniforms. So I'm a prisoner. You're a prisoner too, Mr. Jailer. Oh, I have fears. You have fears too. I will die, but you self go die too. Life is beautiful. Don't you think so too, Mr. Jailer? I'm talking to you, Jailer. Stop calling me a prisoner. Let's see you for fast Let's cast a song, Mr. Jailer. Mr. Jailer, man. Uh-huh. My people, yeah, I couldn't resist it. Oh. I couldn't resist this one. I greet you guys. I couldn't resist this one. I had to bring out the computer for this. History is happening all around us and we don't seem to notice. Believe me, we are living at the best time for West and Central Africa, even East Africa. Congratulations to the people of Kenya for how they conducted themselves, and congratulations to the fans, supporters of President-elect Ruto. I greet you all, my people. Oh, this is the in Kenya. I'm happy Barack Hussein Obama's uh, uncle or cousin didn't win. It's my happiness. Raila Odinga. I'm very happy because they are not going to create an axis of puppets around us anymore. Guys, I'm sorry. I just want to share this in our WhatsApp groups. Meanwhile, let me play the news. So you'll be enjoying the news for the time being. Invite everyone you believe needs to hear this. Let me share the screen. Share screen. It's been long I use the computer for this. Okay. If I use window, entire screen, okay. Let me use this one. So guys, I'm going to play this one right here. Want to play it.
A ceremony to mark the departure of more French troops from northern Mali. This is the third military base in the region to be vacated by French troops during the last few months. The bases in Tassalit and Kidal have already been handed over to Malian troops. France has decided to withdraw more than 2,000 of its soldiers from the Sahel region by early next year. But it's not because the so-called war on terror has been won or domestic peace has been maintained. Armed groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL have stepped up their attacks across the region, the latest of those targeting UN peacekeepers in northern Mali earlier this week.
This morning in Mali, 7 Togolese UN peacekeepers died and 3 others were seriously injured when their vehicle hit an improvised explosive device in the Bandiagara region of central Mali. The peacekeepers were part of a logistics convoy traveling from Douentza to Sévaré.
Interpretations differ as to why France has decided to reduce its military footprint in a region that for long remained part of its strategic presence in Africa. Outstanding, however, is the level of unease between Paris and Bamako since the overthrow of Mali's democratically elected President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta in a military coup last August. France, along with the AU and other regional bodies, condemned the takeover of power by force. attempts to persuade the new leaders to restore power to civilians have failed. So have attempts to speed up a process that could lead to an election in the next few months. Reports the coup leaders are in secret talks with a Russian private security force known as the Wagner Group, has worsened political tensions with France and Mali's allies within the group of 5 neighboring countries. France began redeploying its military after a surge of attacks in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. French troops, however, continue to operate in the city of Gao, one of the hotspots in northern Mali. France says they'll provide support to UN peacekeepers in the region. 2,000 of those peacekeepers remain in Timbuktu after the French withdrawal. Both they and Malian troops in the area are facing frequent attacks by armed groups. After 9 years of French and UN military intervention, the situation in Mali is still as precarious as ever. Mohammed Fai, Al Jazeera.
Uh-huh. Guys, where is this coming from? Let me just stop the screen right here. Um, I don't know how many of you read that. Sorry, let me share this in our WhatsApp group. We are going to analyze that video. I just want to let you all know that when it comes to issues of Africa, Al Jazeera is not your friend. All right. Let's not forget the role Al Jazeera played during the fake Libyan revolution and the other ones we heard about in the Middle East. Because you should ask yourself this: how come the supposed Arab Spring, a natural occurrence, how come it did not take out the fascist monarchies in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, in Kuwait, in UAE? Those guys, they are fascist. Please, I'm not here to debate ideologies. Whatever works for a country, let it be. If it will take only one family to rule Nigeria and give everybody the basic needs, my people, I am 100% in support of it. But when you have a station that played a huge role in 2011, beginning of 2011, it started in Tunisia, I believe 2010, November or December. Then everything spiraled out of control. Now ask yourself, how come the whole things died, everything died down in Tunisia, which was the hotbed, the starting point of all these things? Yet Syria is still boiling. Libya has been destroyed. There is nothing whatsoever remaining in Libya that resembles what used to be there. Guys, before the doing proper, let's greet some of our people. Mike, I greet you. And is the person? Are you sure they, my brother? Don't worry now. They go get sense. People way past them, they there with them. Are you understanding? So I want you to know that the Al Jazeera report will just you say what? Bonjour. How can one call it? Don't worry, I will post the link later. You understand? That Al Jazeera report is way biased. Mama Alona, how are you? Is too biased. In fact, we don't even know where to begin, but we are going to unpack it. I saw one bingo now. I just blocked him. Yeah, my people. For those of you who don't know, this is what we used to do until the criminals of IPOB entered our tribe. So we decided to, douse the fire at our backyard before going outside to help the neighbors. Be that as it may, nature has brought us here today, and it's possible that we will discuss this. Now, my people, ask yourself, when did these French military bases start springing up everywhere in Africa, West and Central Africa? When did these military bases start springing up, and when did terrorism rise? This is a simple question. Let's say, for instance, you have someone who says he's helping you secure your place. Before he came, you used to have like minor robberies, people robbing with knives, machetes, all that. And all of a sudden, you imported extra security, foreign security. And those people your criminals now started carrying sophisticated weapons. Wouldn't the most common sense thing to do be to evaluate who this security guy is? Why is it that I am faring worse than I was before you came to me? I don't know if you understand where I'm going with this. Now, in Mali, let me share this map with you, please. And when you are talking about the French, there is no French interest in Nigeria, no French interest in Mali, no French interest in Burkina Faso. What you have is French interest of the French corporations. This is Mali right here. See how large the country is. Now they say the remaining place is Gao. Look at Gao here. Look at Gao. Look at Niamey. What do these countries highlighted here, all these countries, these West African countries highlighted here, what do they have in common? This is Cameroon, though. What do they have? What do they all have in common? What they have in common is vast amount of mineral resources. I mean, uncountable number of rare earth minerals. Then you talk about gold, uranium. France has the highest uranium deposit in Europe. Most of the world uranium, forget what you heard, is centered around here. You see this West Africa you're seeing. Then most especially here, this is Mali, Niger Republic, may be the highest after Gabon. But Gabon has the purest. Guess the people exploiting Gabonese uranium and other resources. Guess the people. Just take a wide guess. Now, where is France getting the uranium they are using to power their nuclear weapons and other nuclear programs? There is no evidence that we have a single uranium deposit in France. In France. Now, if your country is endowed with uranium, you are supposed to be one of the richest in the world. Guys, I did not write down anything I'm saying. So if I'm getting some brand new information to show you, bear with me, because this is not scripted. Let me check how much is a kilogram of uranium. Okay, let's check. Let's check how much a kilogram of uranium is worth. U235, that's the best you can get, and you have it everywhere in Gabon. Yet our people are suffering in hunger. I'm coming, guys. Just don't be in a haste. We will get all these things. Even if we have to spend 3 hours here, we will. I will just change my program today. Now, 1 kilogram of uranium 235, that is the purest uranium, U235, cost 15 not thousand but million US dollars just for 1 kilogram. Did you see the cost here? This is 15 million. That is 1 kilogram. Now, how many truckloads do you think the French have taken away from Mali? Huh? Tonnage, yes, my brother. Eh? What quantity do you think they must have stolen by now from the moment they entered there? Where is Mali placed on the list of the richest countries in the world? And they love blaming Africa. Oh, these Africans, they love killing each other. If not for the Westerners, there wouldn't be this, there wouldn't be that. Yes, we had tribal wars, ethnic conflict in Nigeria, just like you had in France, Spain. In fact, I would argue that they fought more wars than Africans. Are you talking about the 100 Years War between France and England? I think it was the Stewards that won, right? Huh? Are we talking about the intra-Bourbon crisis that took lives of so many Europeans? In the last 4,000 years, there has never been a time Europeans are not embroiled in a major war. But because they control the news, they control even the social media we are using. Guys, please share the video. Let me put this here. Share the video, share the video. Share with friends and family. You may be helping your own people. You don't know. You see, the tonnage runs into, that is 1 ton. 1,000 kilos is billions of dollars. 100 alone is how much? 1.5 billion. Are you understanding what's going on? So, what have the French been doing in Mali? Guys, hit the share button. Hit the share button. If you can't see the share button, let me know. I don't know why the reach is so low, though the page is under attack, but it's supposed to be higher than this. Hit the like button. Those of you on YouTube, remember to hit the like button. Get it up. No one will get this message out for us. We are running the risk of the CIA that controls Facebook. Say I said it. I said it myself. The CIA controls Facebook under the tutelage of the Atlantic Council. All right? There is a new Facebook ad that's talking about content and how we protect our community. Protecting who? Am I a child? Am I a child? How will you be protecting me from an information? And who decides what's supposed to be there and what's not supposed to be there? Who decides? Who makes that call? Huh? Who makes that call? The same people that the CIA is not working for American people, it's for the American corporations. Go and check the history of Alan Dulles and his brother Alfonso Dulles. The same people, the masterminds of the CIA, is from the I think it was OAS. What was the name before that gave birth to the CIA? Alan Dulles. These people literally wrote the Versailles Treaty, the Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles that led to the Second World War. They were planning the second one just as the first was ending. So we are talking about a warring people. Now, all these the intelligence agencies, if you ever think they are working for the citizens of those countries, I have an oceanfront property to sell you in Sokoto. I have a property facing the Atlantic Ocean in Sokoto, just 2 million naira. Mansion, a 6-bedroom mansion, ready for your taking. Okay? Now, all these guys that are operating there, as we are talking about the French, talk about Americans too, because both of them are joined are joined at the hip. Why? All the French corporations you see are all controlled by just a handful of individuals who, by the way, are working for the Rothschilds. Starting from the French president, Macron was a Rothschild banker. Go figure out. Go figure. Don't take my words for it. And who are these Rothschilds? These people have been lending money to the kings of Europe, trading with them. Name the family, the people that made them rich are the Habsburgs. The Habsburgs Empire made them rich, but they didn't stop with the Habsburgs. They worked with the Weimar Republic and Otto von Bismarck. Go and check their headquarters in Netherlands. The NAZIs. We are not going to be mentioning it fully, but guys, if you understand what I'm talking about, I mean the German rulers of the late 30s till 1945 when the war ended. Someone write the name there, I will put it on the screen. Who sponsored them? The same bankers. Wall Street bankers made money. And why do you think they keep fomenting all these crises, all these wars over resources of the earth? Do you know about the Roundtable Group? The way it is in the UK is the way it's in France, the same thing in the USA. Hence, bodies like the Club of Rome. All right? Then when you want to put their Asian puppets and collaborators, you come under the umbrella of the Trilateral Commission. The Round Table, their plans is the same thing they copied and pasted on the USA that gave you the Council on Foreign Relations. Then in the UK, you talk about the Chatham House. What are the jobs of these bodies? So many things. Controlling of your resources, and there are many ways they control it. They will first subvert your government. You see all these bodies, all these aid agencies, they think they are working for your people, trying to help those that are in the middle of a war. No. Their job is to make sure your attention is diverted from the real issue. Ask yourself, where did you hear that Boko Haram came to establish Islam? All of a sudden, it became the norm. But that's a facade. If Boko Haram was there to establish Islam, I'm coming. Let me show you people something. Guys, it's a history lesson and current affairs lesson at the same time, but it's like nothing you've seen before. Now, I want to show you, where is that map of West Africa? If Boko Haram was actually here to give us Islam, you see, here in Africa, you see all these places, Gambia, so many Muslims there. I think it's 50-50 or 45-55, I don't know. But look at these ones. This is Mali, this is Timbuktu, this is Bamako, man, such a large country. See Niger, all these places, including northern Nigeria, this is Sokoto here, this is Borno State here. How come they did not start from the south? Why didn't they start from the Southwest Africa? Because majority of these places are Christian dominated areas. So why would Boko Haram go to establish Islam in an already Islamic territory? Does that make sense to you? If that makes sense to you, please share whatever you're smoking. Let the guys get some. Share whatever you're smoking with us. Let the guys get some. Watch it here. I think this is clearer. I think this is clearer. Watch it. All these things. Mauritania, Mali, Niger, all these places. How come they are killing Muslims in the Muslim-dominated areas? The same thing that was happening in Anambra State. What was happening in Anambra State is a microcosm of what's happening worldwide. All right? is a microcosm of what's happening worldwide. Remember when they used to tell you, oh, communal crisis in Ayamelum local government. Hey, this Aguled and Umuleri war. Will it ever stop? When will this stop? Nye, nye, nye. Now, Anambra State Oil, not all of them, we are still going to investigate more because we are hearing about other illegal activities. Guys, if you are from the riverine areas of Anambra State and you know where there is an illegal oil drilling going on, all these people you call bunkers, ndị na-eme bunkering, please send me the video. Just mention the date you are making the video, send me the video, and I will do the needful. I will do the needful. There is nothing like a communal class. It's a bloody lie. It's a bloody lie. And all these things are for the benefit of a few at the expense of many. And those things don't make your political conversations. No. You are just torn between tribalism and religion. Why the people stealing your resources? Most of those of you from the north, most of these your big rich men that are not in government, not doing anything, but you see the money everywhere. You see portfolios everywhere. I put my money in this. My equity is worth billions of dollars. Secret billionaires in dollars that you don't know. Where do you think they are getting the money from? Where the hell do you think they are getting the money from? I don't know if you people saw Boko Haram people making moves, moving from one camp to another after the camp was detected. That was 2-3 days ago. If you have anyone within the intelligence agency, I believe they shared that this thing through their scanner. I don't know what they call the modern one. But I personally know friends who got it. And when you look at some of those men, these are not Nigerians. And those guys are not loyal to anyone. They are loyal to money. They are loyal to money. The French forces in West Africa, what exactly are they doing? What exactly is their job there? Who the hell are they working for? That's the simple question you should ask yourself. And one other thing you should ask yourself is this: why would France, that has not secured their own country, be so much interested in securing a place they colonized? Imperialism has not disappeared. This is how it starts disappearing. First step, keep every foreign military away from Nigeria and other African countries. Without them, these guys will not have logistics. Ask yourself, how come these terrorists are always operating at close proximity with all these foreign close proximity to all these foreign military bases? Does it make any sense to you? Does it make any sense? Now you know why those women then protested against the French. That time, 2 French mercenaries were among the casualties when the military bombed a camp in Borno State. And some Nigerians shamelessly, a bunch of brainwashed bonobos, shamelessly were saying, hey, they are killing journalists, even a foreign journalist. What's a foreign journalist doing in the middle of a Boko Haram and ISWAP camp? Really? Okay. Did they tell you any news agency those people were working with? No. 40 years from today, one person will write a book about this thing and make money from it. But you that is living in the time, like this is real time, end of colonialism, and you did not even notice it. Look at the way even Al Jazeera reported it. Why? Because even the people that Al Jazeera is owned by Qatar. Qatar is a part of the Sunni axis of the Arab world. And these people were, their ancestors left the deserts of Arabia, streamed into North Africa from Algeria, poured down to our place, seeking what? Gold. Seeking what? Gold. Go check their country. Most of all these big companies they are working with are American, British, and French companies. You go there, these people, they are just in the same camp, locked like this, chipping away Africa, chip by chip. Ask yourself, why would a country like Mali be regarded as one of the poorest countries in the world when you have just only your uranium alone? You are not even printing your own currency. Your currency is being printed by people with zero mineral resources. Zero mineral resources. And this is a plan that took years to perfect. How many of you know about the night of Golden Circle? How many of you know about that? You know, they keep confusing, oh, Illuminati. No. There are other organizations, secret societies you don't understand. And one thing that is common amongst them all is this: they all have layers, tiers of membership, and the people are the lower place, and suddenly everything stops at 30 degrees Mason, third degree night of Golden Circle, all this, and the third is the highest tier for those who think they are in it. Meanwhile, there is a fourth, which is the bankers that are controlling those organizations. Most of them don't know exactly what that night of the Golden Circle triggered the US Civil War. You people don't know. Max Booth, who gunned down Abraham Lincoln, was a member of that group, including many people in his family. West Booth, John West Booth. Sorry, I'm confusing it with Max Booth. John West Booth, Sammy Houston in Texas, Kentucky. But the most active one is Kentucky. Go and do your own research on the US Civil War, and you will see the roles all of these people played. And they've not gone away. They've not gone away. Owned by the same people who own the US dollars. The US dollars will not belong to the US government. Let's start from there. So why is it the central currency for trade? In Nigeria, if not the dollar manipulation, why would people complain of hunger? And so long that system remains, no matter how you try, except you reach maximum industrialization, in which case they will want your money lower because they will not want it too low. Why? It will drive trade to your place. And guess what? Nigeria, Russia, Cameroon, Congo, South Africa, Niger, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, these people can survive without any external hand. But you must be given a system you don't understand from time to time. That's why the IMF will come in. They call it the International Monetary Fund. But it doesn't belong to any international body. It's a private corporation. It's a private corporation. Let me read this from our brother. He said, Europe and America used the polio vaccination program to penetrate most rural communities in Africa, and the foreign staff they use are not health professionals but disguised individuals who were mapping out areas with huge mineral resources. Talk about the place they are flying around the place. This one is like when they have, this is when they have locked down the place that this is the place they have this and that. Then they send people in. And they also have their purpose working. If there are an average African has been conditioned to live a life of survival, an African will be told to go and spy on his own people. Probably because you know you are going to be getting maybe $10 million every week. Depending on how close you are placed there, $10 million every week. I say, oh, God, don't do it for me. God, don't do it for me. Oh, God has done it. Meanwhile, they are using you to kill off your own people. Overworked resources. These resources were here before we came, and they will still be here. Africa is so rich that these ones, don't let them not bring back any gold, anything they've stolen. Take it, but let us manage what we have now. Give it 2 years. So long the internet remains, give it just 2 years. Because Africa has not even gone through the industrialization phase. And industrialization will mean more jobs being created. If you are building more roads, more engineers getting employed, well-paying jobs. Well-paying jobs. In 10 years, the number of middle class that will be created just by through construction alone. Look at China. China pulled up 300 million people directly from extreme poverty to middle class. To middle class. When all these foreign bodies and their Chinese collaborators were building homes every year and there, thinking that they will crash the Chinese housing market like they did the ones in the West. But China is not a communist country, it's not a socialist country, it's a state capitalist country. They run on state capitalism. Let me explain. In the USA, a corporation is bigger than a state. BlackRock, as it stands now, can decide how the American economy goes. They are all buying up all the homes. Guys, go check, go figure. 3 corporations run the entire American system. BlackRock, Bank of America, and what's the other one again? Black something again. I will get that one and give to you. You know, it's been long we did this thing, so my brain is not too sharp on that one again. But you just give me 20 minutes after the program, it will come back. BlackRock, Bank of America, and one of that. If you go to the members of the Council of Foreign Relations, you see it there. You see everything I'm telling you. From your VV to whatever, controlled by just a handful of individuals. But in China, it is the country. If you want to grow past your country, okay, they will cut you to size. Where is Jack Ma? Where is Jack Ma? All the people that thought that the Chinese housing this thing will crash. President Xi said, housing is for people to live in, not for speculators. And he didn't allow it. George Soros lost money, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, Bank of America, the BlackRock, all of them, they lost money in China. Guess who benefited? Chinese people. Chinese people. So you see why the hatred for China, guys, as at even 2011, I can't believe that I'm saying what I'm saying now, because I was still embroiled like neck deep into this matrix, into this brainwash. So you too can change. Without which, guys, we've spent almost like 7 minutes and I've not even analyzed the video. Sorry, let me not take much of your time anymore. Let me analyze the video we just watched before. Should I just play it in full for the benefit of those that didn't watch it before? Or I should just go on and analyze it? Which one do we do, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Sorry. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Which one do we do? Let me get this. Play it again. Okay, I'll play it. Oh, you're just joining. Okay. Yeah, I will play it. Okay, let me play the full video again because we played it at the beginning. Share screen. Let's play the video. Somebody say analyze. Don't worry. Let's be democratic. What's this advert?
A ceremony to mark the departure of more French troops from northern Mali. This is the third military base in the region to be vacated by French troops during the last few months. The bases in Tassalit and Kidal have already been handed over to Malian troops. France has decided to withdraw more than 2,000 of its soldiers from the Sahel region by early next year. But it's not because the so-called war on terror has been won or domestic peace has been maintained. Armed groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL have stepped up their attacks across the region, the latest of those targeting UN peacekeepers in northern Mali earlier this week.
This morning in Mali, 7 Togolese UN peacekeepers died and 3 others were seriously injured when their vehicle hit an improvised explosive device in the Bandigiara region of central Mali. The peacekeepers were part of a logistics convoy traveling from Douentza to Sévaré.
Interpretations differ as to why France has decided to reduce its military footprint in a region that for long remained part
this
of
one
its
is
strategic
December.
presence in Africa.
Imagine I didn't even bring the most latest one. But guys, this one is a bit older, but let's just analyze it. Then I'll bring it to what happened yesterday. Please.
Outstanding, however, is the level of unease between Paris and Bamako since the overthrow of Mali's democratically elected president Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta in a military coup last August. France, along with the AU and other regional bodies, condemned the takeover of power by force. Attempts to persuade the new leaders to restore power to civilians have failed.
Which nonsense
So
civilian?
have attempts to speed up a process that could lead to an election in the next few months. Reports the coup leaders are in secret talks with a Russian private security force known as the Wagner Group has worsened political tensions with France and Mali's allies within the group of 5 neighboring countries. France began redeploying its military after a surge of attacks in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. French troops, however, continue to operate in the city of Gao, one of the hotspots in northern Mali. France says they'll provide support to UN peacekeepers in the region. 2,000 of those peacekeepers remain in Timbuktu after the French withdrawal. Both they and Malian troops in the area are facing frequent attacks by armed groups. After 9 years of French and UN military intervention, the situation in Mali.
Guys, see the latest news here. Let me get it here. Okay, see the latest one here. This one is 16 hours ago, Fox 14. Let's go here. The last group of French soldiers. Watch. It says, French military, hold on. French military, this report came from them. Last group of soldiers has left Mali, and that was after they were given 5 months to leave. 5 months. Now you see how that Al Jazeera news how those people shot themselves. Let me show you one more thing. Hold on, guys. Be a little bit patient with me here. You know, this is not scripted, guys. Now, he says, Al Jazeera is funded in whole or in part by the Qatari government. Now, the question is, since gold and salt brought the Arabs into West Africa, not spread of Islam, bear that one in mind. Let's even start the conversation from there. I don't care how you are feeling about it. The people that gave you Christianity and Islam, none of them brought it for the betterment of your soul or anything. It's just to fool you, to steal your resources. They followed the path of Mansa Musa, who, by the way, I believe was their puppet. And I still believe that Askia Mohammed killed Mansa Musa, they said he died in a mudslide. Oh, really? How come only the king died in that mudslide? And you Askia survived. Meanwhile, I love what Askia did. Although he derailed. He derailed at the end of, towards the end. From where? This same Mali. So you believe that the Arabs don't have the annals of their wars, their war almanac on West Africa? So Qatar will not fund something that will tell you the real truth is not possible. That's why they keep giving us, they keep making up fake imams. You know, retired military personnel will just turn to imam, sheikh, you know, this and that. Are you understanding it? So this one was 8 months ago. Let's analyze it first. Then we'll come to the new one.
Departure of more French troops from northern Mali. This is the third military base in the region to be vacated by French troops during the last few months. The bases in Tassalit and Kidal have already been handed over to Malian troops. France has decided to withdraw more than 2,000 of its soldiers from the Sahel region.
France did not decide to withdraw soldiers. No, they were expelled. They were expelled, just like they were expelled in Central African Republic. And coincidentally, this one happened exactly 1 year after goat herders. Trouser Sinbad. Do you watch that movie Sinbad? People where they wear Sinbad trouser, where they tie bed sheet for head, pursue the strongest military, pursue them out of Afghanistan, chase them away, they talk, they ran, abandon their weapons. All right? So they did not leave, they didn't leave on their own volition. No. They were expelled. In other words, kicked out. And so shall it remain.
Next year. But it's not because the so-called war on terror has been won or domestic peace has been maintained. Armed groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL have stepped up their attacks across the region.
What made them step up the attack? You mean with all the UN forces, the French reconnaissance operations, they can know the make of your golf ball from space. Somehow, where these people are operating in, their satellite don't see them. These people have space-based technology for spying, literally spying, picking up every call, every message, every photo, every video ever taken with your phone or any gadget you're using. Somehow, they are not getting their charter on any of their devices. They don't know when they are moving. Are you understanding? Are you paying attention? Yeah.
Latest of those targeting UN peacekeepers in northern Mali earlier this week.
This morning in Mali, 7 Togolese UN peacekeepers died and 3 others were seriously injured when their vehicle hit an improvised explosive device in the Bandigiara region of central Mali.
Let me tell you, you see all these peacekeepers. Remember when ECOMOG was fighting in Liberia and Sierra Leone? We sent ECOMOG. We sent them to go and fight. Guess the people that nudged AU and the West Africa, ECOWAS, to set up ECOMOG. Westerners. Guess the people that were arming the same rebels you are fighting. The same Westerners. Stealing the diamonds, funding this one against this one on this one. At the end of the day, they say, oh, they are making peace, this and that. What's the name of all the warlord from Rwanda they said they caught in France in 2019 or 2020? After how many years in hiding? How can such a rich man be hiding in France and the French government didn't know? How come? And now they say, oh, Togolese troops. The same people that asked Africa to bring AU to bring Togolese troops still funded the same people that buy those soldiers. Yes, yes. Right now, it seems that most of them have started resuming hostilities. Well, is it a coincidence that at the time a crisis is happening in Ukraine, where most of the guns they are sending there, 30%, less than 30% of them make it to the front. And all of a sudden, we have weapons. The whole West Africa are washed with weapons. Who are they deceiving? Who are they lying to? Who are they feeding this garbage sandwich?
The peacekeepers were part of a logistics convoy traveling from Douentza to Sevare.
Interpretations differ as to why France has decided to reduce its military footprint in a region.
Please stop repeating this nonsense line. The French did not decide to reduce their presence. No, they were kicked out. That's because Africans are wiser than they were a decade ago and 2 decades ago. No, the French forces were kicked the hell out of Central African Republic. And I hope Burkina Faso, Niger do the needful, including Chad. Although Chad, I believe Chad will fight them more. They have every incentive. Man, the death of President Deby must be avenged. Must be avenged. I don't know the level of corruption in the Chadian military. But if they really want to avenge the death of their president, man, you have to deal with these people. Deal with them decisively. That's the only language they understand.
That for long remained part of its strategic presence in Africa. Outstanding, however, is the level of unease between Paris and Bamako since the overthrow of Mali's democratically elected president Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta in a military coup last August. France, along with the AU and other regional bodies, condemned the takeover of power by force.
Why wouldn't they condemn the takeover? Okay, they are condemning the takeover of government by force in Mali. Somehow, they are comfortable with the takeover of power by force in Ukraine. They love the one that happened in what's the name of this country? Haiti. People who murdered the president of Haiti left from Florida. All these defense contractors you see that have all these their security agencies, guys, these are the modern day slave traders. Remember those days? Do you know the meaning of filibuster? The original meaning of filibuster. Filibuster then in the US means someone will go now and gather he will raise an army, get funded, mostly from the people in Wall Street. We fund them now, they will have a navy, an army to march or sail to all these Northern and Central American countries, including Mexico then. That was the meaning of filibuster then, not this one they say, oh, filibuster be this and that. No. Go and check this thing I just told you. Go and research it. Now, they are comfortable when power is taken by force here, but they are not comfortable when it's taken on the other side. Why? It's because these ones are their puppets, why these ones are not. Are you understanding the game? So nobody should preach democracy to us, please. The last thing I want to hear from any Westerner is rule of law, fundamental human rights, because they don't have it. They don't have it. Nigeria is freer. You have more freedom of speech in Nigeria than the USA, Europe, and the United Kingdom combined. Quote me anywhere. In Nigeria, Bobrisky is free to call himself a woman, right? Sabinus is free to call him senior man. Only in Nigeria. Bobrisky can call himself a woman for all we care, but it is still within the rights of Mr. Sabinus to call him senior man. You can't do it in the West. True or false? Saying there are only two genders will send you to jail. You and I know that our DNA, when you check our DNA like this, you have either a single or double chromosomes. Okay? What's going on? Oh, my battery. Why? Do I have a low battery? Why did the screen go dark? Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry. Let me charge this. I think. What's wrong with the charger? Come in, guys. Okay. Are you getting me? Let them stop this posturing. No, we are in Africa to strengthen African democracy. Go and strengthen your own democracy first. Go and strengthen. After what they did at Mar-a-Lago, they are now going to lecture Africans on what? Or free and fair election. Look at Kenyan election. Look at US election in 2020. Tell me the difference. In Nigeria, without your PVC, you can't vote. But in USA, for them to do whatever rubbish they are doing, they say, oh, voters card is racist. Hey, it's racist. They want to disenfranchise black people. Don't black people have licenses? You don't have an ID card in the USA? Are you kidding me? So somehow to show your ID means you are racist. All this nonsense or they tell them, oh, nobody will confuse me with that rubbish. Nobody is fooling me with that nonsense, I'm telling you.
To restore power to civilians have failed. So have attempts to speed up a process that could lead to an election in the next few months. Reports the coup leaders are in secret talks with a Russian private security force known as the Wagner Group.
The Wagner Group, WAGNER, is the group that is dealing with these Western troops from UK, not United Kingdom, the other UK, to Syria, to Central Africa. They dealt with them, beat the hell out of them, and this is the salvation of Africa. I'm telling you, is the Wagner Group. Don't let anyone give them a bad name. It's a freaking lie. They say, oh, they are connected to the Russian military. Oh, Blackwater is not connected to the CIA and the Pentagon. The people that assassinated the president of Haiti, are they not connected to Pentagon and the State Department? Really? Now I should hate the one that is helping me save my land? Are you kidding me? Somebody say, hey, do you know what the Russians will do? Until I see it. Let me see it first. Don't worry, we've tried you for 300 years. Stay one place. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Let's give them 5 years. If it doesn't work, we'll bring you back. The Wagner Group is dealing with them. Nigeria should contract the Wagner Group to protect Sambisa Forest. I'm telling you, this nonsense will end. One more thing. All the major highways there, strategic places, they should have scanners. Scan every vehicle. Gold detectors. Put gold detectors everywhere. The scanner can see through everything there. Those of you in Istanbul, when you are going to Asia side, you are coming back from that bridge, that Bosphorus bridge, those bridges, the three bridges, when you check them, you will see that there is somewhere, if you are moving sometimes on vehicles, they will tell you to pass through that small tent. That's not an ordinary tent. That's a scanner. And those things don't cost much. We have the money. We are selling oil. The president don't need to tell the army, oh, through this. No. Buy it directly from the companies. It will cut cost. We are selling crude. Hey, the finance minister, we need 20% of everything sold this month. Bring it out, my dear. You will litter the entire north. with the scanner, then you start solving this issue. Get the Wagner Group, they know how to locate these camps. They have the technology to detect anything, any movement, even your breath. Okay, clear everything there. They are telling me nonsense.
Worsened political tensions with
Yeah.
France and Mali.
Please, where can you show me the place the Wagner Group was raping prisoners? Can you show me where they were killing innocent civilians? But ask Afghans, they will tell you what happened in their place. Why do you think that Afghans were comfortable working with the Taliban against these foreign forces? Because of what these ones were doing there. All right? Just like Malians. Wait, do you think you know Mali more than Malians? How come Malian civilians were working with the Wagner Group at the height of the war with all these French people? All this anti-Russian hatred you're hearing everywhere, Oga, there is a fire beneath that is bringing up all that smoke you're seeing. I'm telling you, and the word of 2022 is easy to extract everything. Everyone is linked. As the news is flying around, you and I are hearing it. Intelligence agencies in Africa are hearing it. All right? All right? Including Central and East Africa. The Wagner Group, as I'm talking to you right now, is dealing with those morons in Mozambique that want to start their own. And once more, why is it that this terrorism always happens in regions where you have mineral resources? You are telling me that some people want to establish Islam in Mozambique. Not even at the height of the Islamic Caliphate did they get to Southern Africa. Not at the height of the Abbasid Caliphate, Rashid Caliphate. Name them. They went as far as Spain, conquered the full Spain, went to France. They were in two in France. Tours. Those of you in France know where two is. But they didn't get to Southern Africa. All of a sudden, a bunch of illiterates who can't write their names somehow came in contact with sophisticated weapons, more armed than the military of Mozambique. Now, who did they tell this nonsense? Only can I call rubbish. Or more can I call here. And look at this place, Timbuktu. While British people were painting their faces in blue, hiding in forests, Timbuktu already built structures, had a good water system, farming like this, agriculture, every damn thing. Suddenly in 2021-22 is France that will save Timbuktu. Really? Oh.
Allies within the group of 5 neighboring countries. France began redeploying its military after a surge of attacks in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. French troops, however, continue to operate in the city of Gao, one of the hotspots.
They've left Gao now.
France says they'll provide support to UN peacekeepers in the region. 2,000 of those peacekeepers remain in Timbuktu after the French withdrawal. Both they and Malian troops in the area are facing frequent attacks by armed groups.
Let me tell you, you see, those peacekeepers, everyone should go to his country. Are you hearing me? Everyone should go to his country. Are you getting me? Let me see. Oh, they give them bad name in Sudan. Because they are the only obstacle they have. They are the only obstacle they are encountering. All right? Are you getting me? And remember, French population has nothing to do with this. Oh. The French population has nothing to do with this. They are not benefiting a dime. Look at the riots happening in France, in other parts of Europe. You think they're getting the money? And that they are all hungry? Eh? Thank you, my brother. The troops should go back home, pack up, go take care of your families. If you don't know what you're going to do, let them push you all into the Army Corps of Engineers in Togo. Build Togo first. Build Togo first. You see these so-called UN peacekeepers, or God, these are obstacles. Who do you think will be leading those people? Now, people from Togo that cannot save itself from France. Now you have a terror organization in your region, and every hand is pointing towards France. Now they went to another French colony to bring peacekeepers. Thunder will fire those people. The Malian government should kick every damn foreign troop out there. If you are not there on the invitation of the Malian government, out. We don't need AU. No. Most of the people in AU are still subservient to France. Just like now, they'll say, oh, they brought Cameroonian soldiers. Of course, Paul Biya will give them anything. That's why they don't talk about Paul Biya. Why do you think those guys they are deceiving in southern Cameroon are easily deceived? It's because Paul Biya is a failure, a colossal failure, but you will not get a single bad news about Paul Biya in the Western media. Why? Why? No, tell me why. We are here deceiving ourselves. Kick every damn person out. Leave our region. Leave our region. How can the most endowed land be the poorest? How do you measure that poverty? How much is the debt of Mali? Let's check it. Malian national debt is how much? Let's check. Okay. They say they are poor because they are indebted. Okay, let me say Malian national debt. Let me see. Let me see. Get it. I'm trying, guys. Sorry. Okay, this one is 2017 to 2027. Okay, Mali has paid off its debt anyway. But let's go to Niger Republic. Yeah, and Mali has paid out. You see, no wonder. Let's check Niger Republic, please. National debt. Niger Republic is supposed to be Republic of Niger. I'm coming. Okay. Okay, the first quarter, the nation. I didn't say Nigeria. They went and gave me Nigeria. Sorry. Republic. I'm coming, guys. Okay. Amount to around, as at 2020, 6.2 billion. 6.2 billion. I'm coming on. Let me show you. Let me share the screen. This is the debt of, this was the debt in 2020. Now, let's say it is 15 billion, more than double. Let's say it's 15 billion. Now, how much did we get the price of a kilogram of uranium again? A kilogram is 15 million. $15 million, 1 kilo, 1 ton is 15 million multiplied by 1,000. Is how much? How many billion that Niger Republic will not pay off their debt in 1 month? Who are they telling that rubbish? Who are, just like they say Nigeria, Do you know the amount of uranium we have in Nigeria? Do you know the amount of gold we have in Nigeria? Why are we doing it as if this is a complex thing to do? Nationalize every gold mine. Nationalize every uranium mine. Do you want to buy it? Come and buy it. We will sell it at cheap. You have to pay it in naira. I swear, give it 3 months, the naira will be the strongest currency in the world. I'm telling you, this is simple. It happened in Russia. So what makes you think it can't happen here? Eh? What makes you think it can't happen here? If it worked for Russia, why would it work for us? Africa needs aid. Look at the idiot in Ukraine, Zelensky. Mumu, a madman. Hey, Africa will give you wheat. Wheat kill you there. Come, let's feed you from just Kano State. Let's use Kano alone and feed the entire Ukraine. Not the mad. Many of them are under blackmail. Many of them, they sleep with men. Some of the men, they sleep with men. And they have them on video. Okay? They have them on video. Let me paste the link. Anyone who wants to come on should come on. I've just shared the link. Okay? Guys, we are live on the Virtual King. We are live on Ijele Speaks. And we are live on Facebook, then Ijele Speaks on YouTube. You can use any of the links to join. You have question, you have contribution, come in. This is our thing. This is our thing, and we must do it our way. It's up to us to educate our people. All right? Forget all this nonsense. Oh, BDP will win, APC. Until you get your finances right, guys, forget it. You are going nowhere. You are going nowhere, guys. The page is heavily censored. I don't know what happened. I think I need to go to the setting. I put it only on friends. Kai. Oh, this is just only on friends. No wonder. Guys, share the video. Share the video. Share the video. Share. Questions. Any question? If there is anything I touched you want me to explain further, feel free. Okay? Feel free to ask me. Feel free to ask me. Meanwhile, as we are waiting, let's read this article. Imagine Mali has no national debt. They are going to kill the guy now. Goita, the man, but of course he knows. He was trained by the French. Just like you remember what happened to Patrice Lumumba? Just whenever you want to control your resources, the CIA played a part in it. Go and check Operation Timberlake. Guys, check out Operation Timberlake. That was the CIA and Belgian intelligence plan to kill Patrice Lumumba, which they did. Yeah. And when you're talking about the weapons that are flooding the entire West Africa, research Operation Timber Sycamore. These people and timber, I don't know what they have with timber. It's a kind of fetish, I don't know. So Zimbabwe has a lot of wheat. Africa is too rich to be begging. Everything you are seeing is a machination of the colonial masters, and we must rise from it. We must rise. Must. We must rise. This is too much. No. We can't be doing like this. I'm coming. Let me share the screen. So many questions. I say money as a natural resource. I don't understand you very well. What I know is that you should tie your natural resources to your currency, and you should be the one in charge of your currency. And that's the collapse of Europe. Yes, there is no better time to do it than now they have their foot in their mouth by way of what's happening in Ukraine. Okay? You say, usually, what do you think? It's because the leaders are afraid they will buy them. These people, your leaders are still going for medical checkups abroad. So the moment you do that thing, that doctor that you've known for years, if they cannot get him with money, they will start finding his tax records just to destroy the person, and the person will be torn between killing an African leader he doesn't know, he's just a patient, or getting his life ruined. Some of them, they will track them, follow them, and get enough blackmail materials. They will decide to destroy their marriages and all those things. And they know that if you are going for a divorce, a dirty divorce, the judge that will judge the thing is their own person in their pocket. So, what do you think the doctor will do? Just kill you off straight, collect the money and go, because he's torn between killing that president and going to jail or having his life ruined. The choice is no brainer, and they don't care about you. They don't. This one say, sometimes I don't understand this guy. Now because you don't get sense now. Sense wey you no get now make you no dey understand am. Was I speaking Canarian language? Was I speaking Dutch language? You are too daft to understand it. So you better start educating yourself. You better start educating yourself. Your profile picture says it all. You are just a bingo. So you can't understand us. How come they are in debt with all these resources? My dear, who decides what debt is? Most of them got to power just with the backing of these people. So you are a puppet. You are a puppet. This thing you're hearing now, how many times did you hear it in your economics class? They control your school syllabus. So how are they going to teach you? How are they going to teach you? Stock market. So forget stock market. We need to create a commodity market. Everything under the government, and death sentence to anyone who dares to steal from it, because you are basically stealing our life, our future. It's time to unchain ourselves from the shackles of the Western imperialism. This is the same message Fela preached. I don't know if you can see him well. The same message Fela preached, but we didn't get it. All right? Thanks for this video. So many of us are sleeping and easily brainwashed. Yeah, my dear, I was brainwashed too. All it takes is education, self-education. Find yourself first. Find yourself first. Realize who you are. Go back to your history. We are not spending much on archaeology. How come our archaeological sites are being excavated by Europeans? And when you want to give it to Africans, one idiot will go and steal it, and people will be watching, and you will still see fools that will defend the idiot. Oh, he's for my religion. Oh, he's for my tribe. Then power will switch over. The other people will come and be doing the same thing. When your own person was there. Well, and this is an argument some Africans will be making. Una sin ishi do no more. Una sin una ada anabo. Guys, wake up. No sleep, no sleep. Wake up and collect your money. Africans, collect your land. Take your land back. Learn from Central African Republic and Mali. All these areas need to be changed. All right? Forget everything you heard about Wagner Group. Total BS, complete bull. Complete bull. I'm coming. Eh? All these places, we really need to change everywhere. Everywhere. See Algeria, see Niger. All these things are streaming through these places. All these places you are seeing, all the weapons. If you go to the full map of Africa, you will see the direction. Libya is here. This is Libya. This is Libya here. Now, from Libya, the whole thing will now move to Niger, Republic of Niger. Chad is somewhere here. Now, see Niger Republic, see Nigeria. Agadez is somewhere here. And some part of Agadez is in Nigeria. Yes. So since we don't have the technology yet, every country here, every country around here should employ the Wagner Group and let them. Russia can easily transfer their technology to you because you all share the same enemy. Okay? You all share the same enemy. These are the people doing all these things you're seeing. Guys, share the video. Isn't there? Ha. Down my sister. Those of them that said they wanted to contribute, oh, now no one contribute. These people say, I know it belongs since we did this type of video. My brother Azanzi, someone should tag him, tag our brother Joshua Mapunga, because I saw him on Pan-African TV yesterday. I wasn't free then, so I didn't listen much, but I think he needs this. He needs this. We need to spread that knowledge, spread it all across Africa. Every Black African must open their eyes. Okay? Emerie Matthew says, thank you, my brother. No, we are just giving them free food. Now, watch your experts, your smart geniuses. They will come and copy most of the things we said now. They will be telling the story as if it's the original thought. As if it's the original thought. Ndoshi. We know them. We know them. And don't discount the spies of the oppressors watching too. Believe me, they will be watching. I know. Wait to. Oh, it's like. No. Okay. Let me get something. Okay. We have our brother here. Hello.
I salute you. Long time, Ijele.
Long time. Sima, how are you?
I did. Long time. I really miss you because I've been trying to get in contact with you. My number, my phone, I got all my contact. I lost them. So I couldn't reach out to you. Because I really needed to reach out to you because I know how we used to do and what we used to do. You know, what we used to talk about. We actually believe in real freedom and true liberation until when so many infiltration came. And just like what you are saying now, talking about French leaving Mali and other countries and other African nations like South and Africa or something, we need to do the same in our land. But when I hear you say, there's something that you said to me, that you said now that I so much love it. You say you must know yourself first. You must know your identity first. That we should go back to our history. That is the reality. Do you know that Lagos now, the governor just wrote a letter or approved that history must be back to school. Now they are going to be teaching history, primary 1, primary 2, JS1, JS2. But for me, I think that is not still enough because a child in primary 1, primary 2, JS1, JS2 do not have the knowledge to grab it. It has to be something that must pass through all the level of education and must be mandatory, must be compulsory. We need to know our history. Boss, what you are saying is very, very important. We really need to know who we are, our true identity, until we can be able to grab all these things. Because right now, what we are saying now, that most of our leaders are puppets, and that is the reality. They are puppets because they came into power because somebody somewhere pushed them. Those people that pushed them and put them in that position, they will always be the one to control them. And for us
Yeah.
so how can we take back our land? That is the reality. That is, I believe that for us to take back our land, what I've been preaching these days is revolution, because that is the only thing that can happen. Because without that, it cannot happen. It's not going to even happen through election, because election is the same process that the puppet have put in place or their masters have put in place.
But we need revolution of the mind first.
Very
Revolution
correct.
of the mind first.
Very correct. That is why I like what you said, that you must know your history. That is the reality, because when you study history, when you go back to history, you will know the truth. Revolution starts from knowing the truth. When you know the truth about who yourself, it will increase your mental toughness to get that freedom. That is correct, my brother. That is very, very correct. I so much appreciate you. I'm happy to talk with you again. Hopefully, I'll be able to get your contact so that we'll continue this conversation. Because for me, I'm not backing down. I want freedom and freedom for my people. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I
Thank you,
appreciate
boss.
it.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thanks, bro. You're
Bye.
welcome. No, he's right. The revolution of the mind. And please, when you are seeking the truth, you need to come with an open mind, a blank mind. Forget what you think you know, forget what you think you've been taught over the years. Sit down, sift through every damn thing you've been told in your life, and be willing to make changes. That is where that revolution starts. Be willing to make changes. Be willing to make changes, to accept that that thing you have invested your energy for years is a lie, and there is no amount of time, energy you will waste on the wrong path that will make you arrive at your destination is not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Africa, one goal, one mind, and the goal now is to liberate the minds of the people, to understand what's happening around you, know where your problem is coming from. It seems there is no headway, and people say, oh, when we die, we go to heaven, we'll be free. Who told you? When you die, you're off. You have nothing. You see this plane. No, the experience is gone. It's stored somewhere in the universe, and it comes back in too many forms. I can't go into that one right now. I think we will start our Sunday programs again to teach the people the difference between spirituality and religion. Spirituality is not all these 419ers that are calling themselves native doctors. All right? It's not all those ones that are telling you, oh, bring ram, bring cow. All this is a lie. They are all liars. It is to know the limits, like there is no business spirituality has with your physical existence. No. No. Realize that your problems are all before you, and the solution is just right there before you also. You just need to be conscious of your environment, know exactly what's happening around, and that is the end of all this nonsense. How did the Asians get their liberation? It took them wars, and we don't have to fight those wars. No, we just need to unite under one blackness. Finish. I'm happy history is now making it back to the school. And guess what? You see your traditional rulers, they will not be happy with it. Oh. Yeah. They will not be happy with it. If you are very close to Obidobienu, ask him, he will tell you some stories about all this traditional rulership. His father could have easily become a co-ruler of Oba, but he damned everything. Remember these people. Now, bringing history back to school is one thing. Now, the syllabus they'll be teaching with is a different thing altogether. Okay? All right? Are you getting me? Are you understanding me, guys? Your traditional rulers will have to explain how they became traditional rulers in the first place now. They would have to explain to you people why, when the Oyibo rulers did not even allow you to own a gun, they themselves had cannons in their homes. You think those cannons were for fighting the white people? No, it's to keep you in check. It's to keep you in check in case one village rises against the puppet of the colonial masters, or that they will use cannon to finish you. Don't worry, people go wrong for this country. History, but okay, we are waiting. We are waiting. History, they are bringing. People go run, leave this country. I'm telling you, people would run and leave this country. And please, don't leave history to the school to teach your children. Go and ask what it takes for your book to be approved by the Minister of Education. And do you think they are going to approve books that will expose the people they are working for, the people that put them in power? Thank you, my brother Ikechi. Yeah. Erika don't say, Sima, welcome to reality. Sima na my guy, yo. Sima na my guy. More now forget all these things where they do. Okay, we have another person, Fearless Prophet. I'm going to bring him on right now. My brother, are you ready? Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, Jerry, good morning.
Good morning,
How
sir.
are you doing?
I'm great, and you?
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm good. And I'm my phone when I screen.
You know about I'm my fucking the mod now fucking.
Okay. Get that I'm telling one. Can't get him one them.
Well done, my brother.
Dalo ozi ọma gụ na ụtụtụ a dị mma mana abanye.
Daalụ nwanne.
Ebe m nọ wee tie isi wee ebe ị na-ekwu okwu about all this fake 419 DBS na-edeceive ndị mmadụ n'ala Igbo. Yes. Ebe a ka m tiri isi, my brother, okwu ga-amaka. Ị na-anya ka m tinye obere ọnụ n'okwu a. Ị mara ị na-anya n'ala Igbo be anyị, the problem anyị nwere bụ na ụjọ a na-atọka ndị mmadụ. And ụjọ ka anyị nwa ji adara enwe n'elu.
Yes.
And ị na-anya the enemy anyị na-agba mgba wee ekwensu, ihe ọ na-eji agakarị with intimidation. So all these many native doctors nọ n'ala Igbo, they are committing a lot of evil against humanity. Abia ana blackmail people. I will do this, I will do that. Ime nke akụọ ngụ ngwọrọ, ime ma amụgo vuo ivu, gbajie ngụkwụ, gbajie gị aka. People will do because of that. Well, ụjọ na-adara enwe n'elu, my brother. And it become a very big problem I want to resolve n'ala Igbo. Including some fake pastors. They are doing the same job.
Yes.
Many fake pastors go after say na Chineke agwago ya na Biafra na today and tomorrow. Na Chineke agwago ya na Igbo niile na orugo ofu. They keep on deceiving many people. It become an issue. Every day Chineke na-agwa ya, ọ naghị agwagwa ya mgbe a ga-enwe the solution. No, ọ na-agwa ya ọgwa aghara ga-abịa, problem ga-abịa, ọ dịghị agwa ya solution. All those things na-ewe gịnị? Fake life. Oge elugo mgbe anyị nwawo ndị Igbo ga-eji nwayọọ chekwa onwe anyị ọnụ, marago na problem anyị nwee bụ gịnị? Na ya dịrọ n'udo. Anọ m na my platform wee na-ezi ozi the other day say that na ndị Igbo na-eti okwu Biafra, mana you are fighting your brother. Every day nọ na social media na-fight onwe anyị na-akọ ọnụ. Eso m na ndị Igbo wa enecha anya so Biafra, they come, they are clean us. Nobody will come because all of us become foolish on social network. No way, there is no way Biafra will come without unity and peace. I don't know too.
And honesty, truth and honesty first. Truth and honesty first. If you are going forward, tell your people you are going forward. If you have this, tell them you have this. If you want to achieve this, tell them you are trying to achieve this. Not when you carry nothing and you tell them you have everything. Now, anyone that tries to expose that lie, they will say, oh, this one is a saboteur. He's a hater of his own people. Only
No,
truth can save us, and only truth can move us
only
forward.
truth. And I'm not the other day. Now I say that now this Biafra of it now here. Many people know about this thing. And many of them is Hamma. Why? Because now, if you want to talk about Biafra, there is no way Biafra will come without the governors, senators.
Yes.
You consult them, not being on a live video, you are insulting governor. How can you overtake them when you know that they are the owner of the land?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
before Biafra of a thing, everybody need to do what? Unite.
Yeah.
Ọ bụrụ onye bụ platform ọ na-akọbịara onye esi ebe a sị na ịkọ ọtọ ya ewee nwee Biafra, onye a sị na agbuchasịa ndị gọvanọs enwee Biafra. How can you achieve that without unity and progress?
Yes.
No unity, no progress, my brother. A na-ekwu okwu unity, but enweghị enwe progress without unity.
Yes.
So all this why enegidogo m anya, my brother, mfụ na ebe anyị nọtere aka, we are not achieving anything.
Yeah.
We are not achieving anything. And there is no way we are going to achieve Biafra without unity and progress. Without unity. First of all, need to do what? Find a way to reason with all these governors and the senators non Igbo. All na ha agree. Then they Abuja. But him agree by insult and the lots of them. Biafra, I don't see it coming. I'm telling you the honest truth, my brother. So ndị Igbo anyị niile ga-akwụzigoro ị na-receive onwe anyị with all this kind of characters anyị na-echocase. Anyị gba mbọ onye ọ na-were platform ya ọ na-agba mbọ etu esi nwe gịnị nwee unity n'ala Igbo. Ọ ya dị n'otu a ka ndị Hausa ji egbuchasị anyị, ka ndị Yoruba ji amụ ọkụ anyị, because ha amarago na anyị nwa gịnị anyị nwa nọ isi onwe onwe ha anyị adịghị n'otu. Anyị adịghị n'otu and onweghị ka anyị ga-esi wee mee anything ọ na-achieve as ndị Igbo na anyị adịghị n'otu. Anyị dị n'otu onwe ofu onye anyị wepụtara ga na-ekwuru anyị ọnụ anyị, onye ọ na-ana sọpọt efere ife ga-adị mma. Mana ebe onye ọbụla na-akọ onye akọrọ ebe onye akọrọ ebe onye akọrọ ebe onye akọrọ ebe, there is no way Biafra will come.
Yeah.
I say so. All fearless prophet kwuru today. My brother, ka ọ mara gị mma.
Daalụ nwanne.
Ka ọ mara gị mma.
Well done.
Udo dịrị gị.
Well done, brother.
Yeah, daalụ.
Yeah, daalụ. Yeah. Sorry, those of you who don't understand Igbo, what he's saying is not unrelated to what we are saying. They are all joined together because all these things are related. They are interrelated. When you are talking about politics, stop lying to your people. Stop deceiving them. Please. Truth and honesty fears no one and fears no counter argument. You see, like what has been happening in Mali. The Malians could have been blaming whatever nonsense, and all those soldiers that took over power could just be making the same money like the people they removed. But they told their people the truth. They told themselves the truth. How come Mali has no national debt now, right now? Eh? Eh? Let me block one Ozu. Let me block one Bingo. How come? This is what we need to start doing. Educate your people. If you are in the UK, bring the knowledge you think your people will need from the UK. I don't think there is any knowledge you need from the UK at this point. Believe me. I seriously doubt it. If there is any, please let me know. 1 million genders. Absence of free speech. Forceful, all this. What are they? No. If there are things you're seeing in the place you are, please use it to develop your place, including knowledge. You see the Chinese. Every Western factory in China, every factory there has Chinese citizens working there. What do you think they are doing? They are giving the trade secret to their government straight. Just like the talks. Look at Athens, look at Istanbul, same pattern, same everything. Where do you think they are copying from? Now, most of the German technology, the Turks stole them after the Second World War when they went to help rebuild Germany. They stole the technology. When you are talking about building, construction, and all these things, guys, they got this there. The ones we have, even the ones we have in Nigeria, from Nigeria, if they want to help, who are they going to approach? Then you start saying, oh, this one is an Igbo man. Let's not bring him close. We don't trust him. He's in Nnamdi Kanu people. And that thing, they're using it to rob Igbos of many opportunities. Let me give you an example. There is a guy named Obi, Mr. Obi in Russia. Those of you in Russia, verify this thing I'm telling you now. He was supposed to make billions of naira from arms sales. Ask that Obi what killed that arms sales. And I'm telling you, I know what sparked it. It was his involvement with IPOB. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, a fraudster, all of the people around him, fraudsters, because of what they forced you into, they confused you into, they brainwashed you into. That guy lost billions of naira. Now, imagine if he had executed that contract. One, he would be very close to the military hierarchy. I'm telling you. Now, if you want to your person to be accepted in the army, this is one way of getting it. But because of a lie, you lost the opportunity. Do you know how that money? Do you know how many things it would have built in the southeast or every other place in Nigeria? Those of you in Russia, ask that to be. You know him, he's a popular guy. Tell him I said why he lost that defense contract was because of his involvement with IPOB in Russia. Yes, the things you are losing over lies. Darkness and light cannot coexist. Never. Now, I know he may be saying, oh, it's somebody from my village. Oh, they went and they've done juju. Now that juju made them to just cancel the contract. I was just waiting for them to just call me. Let's close the deal. Oga, see how you lost it. Go ask anybody in Russia this thing I just told you. If you are close to that Obi, you ask him. If he says it's a lie, then know that he's not telling you the truth. Okay? Okay? As I said, Senegal youths are seriously fighting French people now. They want to remove them from their country. That's why they want to use one man called Sanko that wanted to be their president because he will help them. Okay. Okay. Oh God, the awakening is here. There's a natural misty blowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might just well be the last. Many more we have to suffer, many more we have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be. I won't tell no lie. I know it's time to face reality now. Don't I try to find the answer to all the persevere, but I know it's impossible. Hold on, who is this person? I thought it was Obiageli. Thank you so much. Longest time. So my people, the message has already gone. Those that grabbed it have grabbed it. Those that didn't will keep on wallowing in stupidity. In closing, guys, they say the school, they've not brought back history. No, don't wait for them to teach you that history. And make sure you read the syllabus of those history books. Now there is internet now everywhere. We can virtually get into any classroom we want. If any history textbook they are using, if we make an announcement, people will bring them to us. All right? People will bring them to us. Mohammed, you have to open your this thing. Hello.
Hello, always say, Julie.
My brother, how are you? Nakwana.
Good morning, can I, man?
I do the one neck. God.
You want to go?
How to go?
Honestly, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate you and salute you for always trying to give an exposition about the happenings around the world, not only in Nigeria. It's not easy. You always try to create time out of no time to say you liberate the mindset of we, the Africans, so to say, Nigeria in particular. Yes. That is in that other side. From talking about the topic, I wonder why this kind of the West countries will be faced with so many security challenges themselves. But likewise, they will tend to be disturbing African countries. Let me just give you an example for the benefit of the viewers. There was a time in America where they have almost 2 weeks in a row. There was spaghetti shooting in schools, in workplace, in supermarket, in every places.
Please, hold it there. There is no week. There is no week that at least 5 people don't die in Chicago, and at least 20 people don't get shot. Just Chicago alone. We are not talking about
at the same time. At the same time, because these people disrespect our humanity, our being, they will just try to come to African countries that they want to liberate. What kind of liberation do you go and liberate your country? There are no place, even in France that you are talking now, there are so many incidents that happen that is a breach of security. Why can't they solve that kind of problems? Why are they too concerned with African countries? Why can't they leave us alone to develop our countries? Look at what they did in Sudan now. Look at what happened in Sudan. Up to now, Sudan, there is no peace in Sudan. They want to break Sudan. Up to now, there is no peace in Sudan. Look at Somalia. Now they want to go to take their shenanigans and stupidity to Mali at the same time. Yes. I don't understand this kind of human beings.
Yes.
You have your own problem. Why can't you solve your problem?
Yes.
We want to solve our problems ourselves. And what baffles me or makes me angry all the time is that during an electioneering time, you will never see them inviting any African dignitaries to monitor their election. But the stupid people will be sending their nonsense to monitor our election for what? Are they the one to certify that our election is good or is not good? If they were not given opportunity to monitor their own election, to certify their election is fair and free and fair, why would they be satisfied with monitoring our election? I don't understand this kind of calculation. Yes. All the time you will be seeing idiots from UK, from America, saying that they are coming to Nigeria for election confirmation. For what? Have you ever invited any?
That they want to help Africa. That violence in Africa, as if it's. Let me show you as we are talking, my brother.
They are imposing the violence in Africa.
I want you to look at something on your screen now. I want you to look at something on your screen. This is Chicago shooting. This one they said 36 shots, 6 fatally in weekend violence across city. Police say this is 2 days ago. 21 hours ago, it had been updated to at least 8 killed, 36 injured in weekend shootings. Did you hear about it anywhere?
Very unfortunate. You will never see the news.
This weekend, another one will happen. This weekend, another one is happening. This is going to happen this weekend. You will
never see it in the news. But one thing will happen in African country, they will take it in their head and they will use one month.
They go carry like Gala.
Are we or they are slaves? I don't understand this kind of people.
That's what they consider.
Something will happen in Nigeria or in Africa, they will use 1 month airing it in their news. But all this shenanigans that is happening in their country, you will never see it in the news. Now the war in between Russia and Ukraine. How many times have you been seeing it in the news? How many times?
They beat those people, so they don't show you anymore.
But they will use like 3 months to the about Boko Haram, our bandit, about just because they want to what? They want to milk our African countries because we have good resources.
My brother, please, in Borno State, how come These aid agencies, the moment they disappeared, there is no longer logistics for Boko Haram. Do you have any
Sincerely
idea what?
speaking, Nigeria is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, honestly. To be sincere. Very unfortunate. It's unfortunate we find ourselves in such circumstances. I'm telling you, they have the worst criminals in their countries, but they will be coming here
Of
to be
course,
disturbing us.
of
Leave us to
course,
solve our problems.
yes.
Leave us to solve our problems.
Uh-huh.
Look all the drug dealers in Canada. Look all the dealers in Chicago, in Hawaii, in Miami. But they will leave them and come to African countries that they want to liberate us. Liberate us from what?
We have not gone to Indianapolis, so we have not talked about, you see, in Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, they have two cities that are deadlier than Afghanistan, Iraq, Guatemala. I am telling you, all these people you are seeing, they can never cover their own. But if two people dies in Nigeria, hey, my brother,
And some stupid bingos are there helping them with this kind of stupidity.
what do they know?
Some stupid bingos are there to supporting them with this stupidity.
What do they know?
They are only waiting for something bad to happen in Nigeria. They will air it.
Yeah.
Then now their voice will come out. But once there is any progress going to benefit the life of the poor masses, they will be moved as if they chop.
The Western media, Western media, they were telling us, hey, insecurity in Nigeria, insecurity. The people that attacked the presidential guard brigade, how many of them are still working free now? They've killed many of them and they've arrested a lot of them. Over 70.
But you know here it is.
No, for where? For where you will hear it. You will not hear it. It is only to give you bad name. They will tell their people, don't go to Nigeria. Nigeria is such a deadly place. Is Nigeria that dangerous that the UK High Commissioner here is not moving with an army? How come they themselves will come, but they won't want their people to come here? Because the more their people come, is the more we exchange ideas, and they will be learning things about the place. Then they will go there and be exposing their lies. Now they will tell you, Chinese loans are bondages to Africa. They are changed. How much are the Chinese collecting in interest? But at least in Abuja alone now, I can show you projects being done by Chinese companies on loan. Remember, there was a time when Abacha mapped out Abuja and even wanted to bring water from Lagos to this side. And that time, oil was so high. They said we must pay them in oil. Now, the Chinese are now helping us do things. You are now coming to tell me that the Chinese are giving us a debt bondage. Well, the railways can pay for themselves if our police are not so corrupt that they will be letting
exactly. That was the plan by the government. The loans they collected for the infrastructure. That is what I had the minister said. Wrote to me, he said that the loan they collect from China for the infrastructure of the rail, they will use that particular money to pay them back with that money.
Of course.
The money for from that particular place. Yes. And looking from what they are yielding monthly or weekly is sufficient to pay back that particular loan. But those who are and empty heads out there, they don't understand how this thing works. I'm telling you. They will be shouting that you are seeing developed countries in the Western world, but you are complaining about Nigeria is collecting loan. How do you want this country to be developed without collecting loan? None of the country of the world is not collecting loan. None of them.
But we shouldn't be collecting loan anyway.
They are
because one, like normally, when all these things just don't come to a head suddenly. It's step by step. I tend to agree with people that say we shouldn't be collecting loans. Yes. How much do you think, as we are talking right now, there are activities going on in Sokoto State, in Borno State, Taraba, even some part of Ebonyi, Benue State too. People are mining gold and selling them. Why can't we create something like a National Guard well armed. Every state, you have commanders controlling every state. All these places, most of the people that will be doing it will be locals, and you have a number where people will be sending tips, and that thing will not be managed by just one person. It will be a central system. Any place they get all these things, you map the coordinates immediately, you plant the military there, send the miners that will be mining. Maybe you get an indigenous company. We have billionaires who have money to buy those mining equipment. They will be mining the gold, then collect 10% of whatever that is mined. We don't care how many it is. Collect 10% of it. Then that gold, if you are selling it every day, we need to create a commodity market, not this stock market. Stock market is a sham. It's a bloody sham. We do. So I tend to agree with those people that say we shouldn't be collecting loans. But I believe we'll get there someday.
No problem, Mr. Dile. I salute you. God Almighty will protect you and bless you for always trying to fine-tune a time to liberate the mindset of the populists in Nigeria. I really salute you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate. My regards to your daughter. So, my people, I believe we've done justice to it. I'll be rushing off to somewhere right now. I have so many things I'm doing that I want to rally around and finish up before the day, because, man, this weekend I have so many things. But I assure you, this wouldn't be the last geopolitical program we'll be doing this week. We'll be doing it and be giving it a touch of Pan-Africanism, because that's the only thing that will save us. That's the only salvation we have. Our salvation is not tied to any ethnicity, to any religion, or any other thing, but Pan-Africanism, blackness. That is our watchword. Okay? In Chicago, we reduce the influx of tourists. You see, the report of violent incidents in Chicago will reduce the influx of tourism, which is their major source of income. And they close their factories. So many factories are leaving there, so many corporations moving out of there. Okay? Yeah, you came late. Those of you on YouTube, remember to like the video. It helps with the Google AI. It will help the video go viral. I know they are already throttling down the video. We don't care. Ours is just to give the information. All right? It's just to give the raw information. It's up to our people. So, guys, this video, I don't know whether they are going to take it down, but if you don't see it on the Vulture King on Facebook, please go to Jele Speaks on Facebook. If you don't get it there, then come to Jele Speaks on YouTube. You must get it there. All right? So when will you trash Jeremiah's propaganda video? Which one did he do again? Those people are those are the people that are holding Africa backwards. Don't worry. I'm on the case. I'm waiting for a call, okay? This one say, how can this Noyanyam, you have a very half-baked thinking process. How did I say you shouldn't interact with other people? Weren't you here? You didn't hear when I said those people don't want their people to come here, so their people will not go back with the news of what's happening. Do you know that the anti-colonization movement was propped up by retired civil servants that were sent to Africa, who went there, then built a link with Africans who were descendants of slaves? And those that were schooling there then, remember our people, when they finish schooling, they just come back here. So that exchange of idea led to the fall of colonialism. Then we have that ushered in this underhand imperialism. And this is the only way to end too. So how did I say you shouldn't? This Noyanyam, this is the last time I will tolerate your useless comment here. Okay, you try it next time, I'm going to ban you from this page because you are a bad faith actor. You always trying to, oh, where can I move? Where can I put this one? And your points are just baseless. You are not even paying attention. You are not paying attention. Don't come here again, please. This teaching is not for general consumption. It's not for everyone. Please stay away from my page. One more nonsense comment from me, I'll just ban you. Don't try it next time with me. I'm not your mate. Not by age anyway. This one say Pan-Africanism is another name for nationalism. I sorry for you. I sorry for you. So Pan-Europeanism is what? Yeah? Is what? He said, Ijele, Jeremiah claim you are coming with bazooka, javelin, tanks to attack Messi. Oh, the nobody. Okay. The nobody somehow wants to. All right. Looks like he's not in a haste to meet his creator. Anyway, my people, I don't have any reason to attack his church. Attack his church for what? You are, as it starts, we are already destroying the place. People are waking up. The church is not the building. The church is not the people in there, and they are waking up. They are already running. Okay. They're already running. So, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the program. Guys, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please try and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's Ijele Speaks. Go there, you will see. Maybe next time I will post the link. Maybe I should just post the link directly here. Let me post the link directly here. Guy, all these people, Jeremiah, JD, you don't get shame. The man not just get shame at all. The man not just get shame. Okay, I think I should do it this way. Why am I not okay? Share what? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get the link to the page. I'm trying to get the page link. Okay, let me do it this way. Copy. Yeah. So, guys, this is a link to the video. This is the YouTube link to this video. Ah, this is just the beginning of his pain. Let him cry. Let them cry. They never see something. Hey, yeah, thanks so much, guys. On Facebook, this is the YouTube link to this video. You can use the link to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks everyone for being a part of the program this wonderful morning. I love you all, and may Africa bless us all. This is it. You can use this link to join our YouTube channel. Stay blessed, everyone, and keep your eyes open. Thanks.